construction as harassment is an issue that we see across the city, and we're here in Chelsea today to call attention to that and to let the real estate industry know that we won't stand for it.
Management failed to provide us with a tenant protection plan, and we noticed several permits, documents, and notifications were posted throughout the hallways. Upon closer inspection, we found many of them were either falsified or incorrect. We were later shocked to find that the application for demolition submitted by the NYC Management and Besen Group claimed that no tenants lived in the building at all, and as construction continued, more problems ensued. For example, we noticed water damage in our kitchen, on our kitchen walls, mold in our bathroom, and loose fuses in our fuse box, all a direct result of construction happening in the apartment below us and on our floor.
In 2014, we spent a month with no heat, gas, or hot water. After the heat and hot water were restored, we continued to go without cooking gas for more than 3.5 years. The documents were regularly being forged and falsified in order for building management to avoid taking responsibility for the health and well-being of the remaining tenants of the building.
Get out. We say strike back.
They say get out.
We say strike back.
They
say get out.
We say strike back. They say get out.
We say strike back.
They say get out.
We say strike back.
They say get out.
We say strike back.
Our ceiling in the living room was collapsed 2 times. At that time, my husband was working at the desk. Unfortunately, exactly under the collapsed ceiling, he was there, and he was covered with full of dust, and he was hit by debris and got injured and went to ER.
That ain't right.
That ain't right. Empty apartments soon became an open invitation to squatters, of which we had several. Tenants watched strangers take suitcases from one empty apartment to another. One particular squatter screamed homophobic remarks to neighbors. Vacating apartments is one issue. It removes housing from the limited market of New York City rentals. It becomes a double win for the landlord with squatters moved in, as it increased harassing conditions endured by tenants.
I returned home from work to find all of my personal belongings that were on the wall adjacent on the ground from the construction shaking. My art and rare books, my personal items shattered on the floor. We were constantly sick. We spoke to the contractor who lies to our faces. I had the HPD inspector tell me that this contractor is notorious for not following construction protocol. The front door was constantly propped wide open with no one in sight, allowing access to anyone off the street into our homes, making me feel so unsafe.
If the landlord induces you to vacate your apartment because of harassment, that is a Class E felony. That is a crime. The Attorney General's legislation should be signed by the governor. We need to pass this bill to protect tenants like you in Chelsea, North Kitchen, West Village, East Village, to make certain that you are able to stay in your homes, to make certain that you don't have another Thanksgiving without cooking gas, to make certain that these students across the street don't have lead dust in their classrooms like you've had in your bedrooms.
If the waiter in a restaurant was sprinkling lead dust in your soup before bringing it to you, we wouldn't call it harassment. And we wouldn't say, well, you didn't get sick yet. That waiter would be arrested. And the landlord, the management, the construction team they've got, so-called, that they've got working in this building, they are a gang going through the building day after day, assaulting the people who live here and endangering their lives. And the fact that some of them wear suits and some of them wear hard hats doesn't change the reality that they belong in jail.
That's right. Send them to jail.
Hey, ho, ho! Construction and harassment's got to go!
Hey, ho, ho! Construction and harassment's got to go! Hey, ho, ho! Construction and harassment's got to go! Hey, ho, ho! Construction and harassment's got to go! Hey, ho, ho! Construction and harassment's got to go! Hey, ho, ho! Construction and harassment's got to go! Hey, ho, ho! Construction and harassment's got to go!